Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video is actually going to be a very requested video that I have been getting in person, and it is how I do my acrylic nails. And I've actually had a lot of fun making this video, so I really hope you guys enjoy. I am going to start by pushing my cuticles back with a nail file. You can use anything, I just use a nail file because it's easier. Just getting a pair of nippers, and since I pushed my cuticles back, the cuticles actually lift, which is very easy for me to be able to clip them off with the nippers. And I do that for each finger. Getting my nail tips ranging from a 0 to 10, and I'm just going to measure, well actually I'm going to first file off the shine off of my nails. If you don't do this, your nails are more likely to lift, so making sure that you remove the shine from your natural nail is very important. And afterwards I just like to measure each tip that belongs on the finger, and I like to place them on the paper towel, so when I'm done it's just easier for me to glue them all at one time. To glue on my nail tips, I will be using the brand called Crazy Glue, and my mom recommends this. The nail tips just stay on a whole lot better. Honestly, you can use any nail glue because you're just gonna apply acrylic over it. That's how I see it, so it really doesn't matter. But Crazy Glue is a really good brand. You can honestly find it anywhere. I will be gluing each nail tip on, as you can see, and then I will be doing the exact same thing on the other hand. Putting my nail glue away, I will next be going in with my nail tip cutter, and I will be deciding and cutting the length that I want of my acrylic nails. And it's actually shocking because usually I don't have my nails this short, but this time I just decided to go short for a change. And it's already been a week, and I am really enjoying the length of my nails that I chose. You can have them longer than this, of course, and I usually do have them longer, but I just wanted to go short this time. After cutting all the tips to the desired length, I just want to go ahead and file, taking my nail file of course, and I will be filing the shape that I want my acrylic nails. Today I went with the coffin. After you get the shape that you want your acrylic nails, you actually want to blend and file the natural nail and the tip as well. Without having shine on the acrylic nail, it helps the acrylic stick better to the tip. The nail primer that I will be using is called No Lift Nails Primer, and my mom, she's a nail technician for I don't even know how many years, but she's been doing it for a while, and this is one of her favorite products. I will just only be using and putting the primer on the natural part of the nails. Do not put it on the tip, just put it on the natural nails. Now, I do want to go ahead and say my mom, she taught me how to do acrylic nails because she is a nail technician. So she usually brings me products to use at home to do my acrylic nails at home. So I don't know what products she uses, and I'm very sorry. But I will be putting the monomer in a little dish, and of course bringing out my acrylic, which is in a little case. And the brush that I will be using, I think, is a number 77 Kolinsky brush. And I will be dipping my brush into, I think it's called the monomer. I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but just dipping it in the monomer and then getting a little bead of acrylic. Now, here is the fun part. I first like to put my first bead that I formed where the tip and the natural nail meet, and I just wanted to pat it out all throughout the nail, and then I like to slide it down towards the end of the tip. Taking my second bead and I place it towards the end of the tip, and this actually just builds up the end of the tip. To me, this doesn't really do anything, but it just provides the nail to be thick and strong all throughout the nail, because when you apply the acrylic, you want to be able to apply it evenly so you don't have to go back in and do as much filing. And then, of course, my last bead goes on the natural nail where the cuticle is. Now, you want to be careful with this part because it is proven that if you get acrylic on your cuticle area, you will have lifting. So it is very important to take your time with placing the last bead on the natural nail. And it's no biggie if you get acrylic on the side. As you can see what I'm doing, I'm brushing the acrylic off the side of my finger, and I'm just wiping it off like nothing ever happened while the acrylic is wet. If the acrylic is wet, then you're fine. If it starts to dry, you can always pick it off or use not the tweezers, but the nippers. I couldn't think of it. You can always use the nippers to just nip the acrylic off. But that is how I lay my acrylic on the natural nails. You can put as many beads as you want. You do not have to follow my steps. But I'm just showing you here again. I like to place it where the tip and the natural nail meet. My next bead will go towards the end of the tip, and then my third bead goes at the top where the natural nail is. But you just want to be careful with the cuticle area, because if you get it on the cuticle area, you will have lifting. like to clean my brush with the excess liquid, and I like to dip it in there probably once or twice, and then I wipe it with a paper towel. You want to make sure that there's no acrylic in your brush, for this can ruin your acrylic brush. So that's just what I like to do, and it works every time. Before you start filing, the sound that you just heard is the sound that your nails should make when you tap on them. If they sound deeper, then that means your acrylic is not dry yet. Having that light tapping sound noise just signifies, that your acrylic is dry and you can start filing. And with filing, this is my least favorite part, but the acrylic can sometimes make you lose the shape that you want your acrylic, so you just lightly go over it to get the shape back, and you also go over the whole nail just to smooth and even everything out. Using this brush, and you can use any brush that you would like to use. This just gets all the dust off from filing. I like using cuticle oil on the natural nails and then going in with a buffer and buffing them. It's surprisingly really good. It leaves a really smooth application for when you're about to paint your nails. I know you see black specks coming off of the buffer, but it's kind of old and my mom forgot to bring home a new one, so I just had to work with what I had, and it still came out perfectly fine. It's just little black specks would come off, and also because the oil softens it, so that's why the black specks come off. Just make sure that when you're done you wash your hands, and then you can get all the black stuff off of it. Acrylic nails, you really don't have to use a base coat, but my mom, she recommends it, so I still do it, and this is called Orly Bonder. This is a base coat, and a base coat is you coat your nails before you start painting them with your actual nail polish. It makes the nail polish stick to the natural nails so they don't end up chipping. Today I will be painting my nails with this really pretty mint. It's like a dark mint color and it's by the brand Pure Ice. I don't know the name of it, but I will try to link all the products that I've used in the description. With this polish, I will be applying a second coat because it did come out a little light and you can see the acrylic nail under it. So just going back in with another coat, it just makes the color stand out more and not so see-through. Now going in with a top coat, and recently my mom bought a new top coat and it's called, I think, Rapid Dry by OPI. I think that's what I saw on the screen while I'm recording, but I will just be going in with a top coat, and this also just secures the polish on the acrylic nail, and like the base coat, it just helps the polish not chip. This is the end result, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.